It was a cold evening in New York when Alex Carter stood at the subway platform, hands deep in his jacket pockets, breath curling into misty spirals. His life had been a series of near misses and half-hearted attempts, jobs he hated, relationships he couldn't sustain, dreams that had crumbled before they had even begun. At 32, he felt like a failure. Tonight, he had made up his mind. He would take the 11:45 train to nowhere, step off at a random stop, and let the night decide his fate. Maybe he'd keep walking until exhaustion took over. Maybe he'd find an answer somewhere in the city's endless streets. The rumble of the incoming train echoed in the station. The lights shimmered against the steel rails. Just as he was about to step forward, movement in the corner of his eye made him pause. A teenage boy, couldn't be older than 16, was standing too close to the edge, swaying slightly. His hands trembled as he took a deep breath. Alex knew that look, the look of someone who had given up. The train's headlights approached, and the boy inched forward. Without thinking, Alex lunged. He grabbed the boy's arm just as he started to step off. With a forceful yank, he pulled him back onto the platform. The train roared past, the gust of wind from its speed nearly knocking them both over. The boy gasped, eyes wide in shock.
"What the hell, man?"
You tell me.
Alex shot back, still gripping the boy's jacket.
What were you thinking?
The boy struggled, but Alex didn't let go.
Let me go. It's none of your business.
Yeah, well, you almost made it my business.
They stared at each other. The boy's bravado cracked, his face crumpling.
I just wanted it to stop.
He whispered. Alex let out a slow breath, his grip loosening.
I get it.
The boy looked up, surprised.
You do?
Yeah.
Alex said, sitting down on a nearby bench. He gestured for the boy to do the same. After a moment, the kid hesitated but sat beside him.
What's your name?
Jaden.
The boy muttered.
Okay, Jaden. Talk to me.
At first, Jaden resisted, but something in Alex's voice, something raw, something real, broke through the walls he had built. He talked about his parents' divorce, his mother's drinking, how his father had left, how he felt invisible. He talked about school, how he didn't fit in, how he had started skipping classes because what was the point? As he spoke, Alex felt like he was looking at a reflection of his younger self. The same loneliness. The same helplessness.
You know.
Alex said when Jaden finally fell silent.
I was where you were once.
Jaden frowned.
What do you mean?
I mean, I stood on a different platform, years ago, thinking about stepping off. Thinking the world would be better off without me.
Jaden stared.
What stopped you?
Alex hesitated. He had never really told anyone.
A stranger. Some guy I never saw again. He told me something I never forgot. If you're at the bottom, the only way left is up. It sounded stupid at the time, but it stuck.
Jaden looked down at his hands.
I don't know if I can go up.
Then let someone help you climb.
A long silence stretched between them. The subway station had emptied, leaving only the occasional distant sound of footsteps. Finally, Jaden exhaled.
What do I do now?
Alex pulled out his phone.
I know a shelter. It's a good place. They help kids like you.
Jaden hesitated.
You're not just gonna leave me here?
No, kid.
Alex said with a small smile.
I'm walking you there myself.
For the first time that night, Jaden let out a weak chuckle.
All right. Guess I don't have a choice, huh?
Alex stood.
Nope.
As they left the station together, Alex felt something shift inside him. He had stepped onto that platform tonight believing his life had no direction. But in saving Jaden, he had found something he hadn't known he was looking for: purpose. That night, Alex didn't just save Jaden. He saved himself.